Yes, indeed. We are back and we are in the building. Episode 118 here on January 24th. We're back in the building, my peoples. Welcome back. We're going to do another drawing session tonight. Man, it's been an exciting week, man. Any of you guys are in the know that this week, for those Star Wars fans of you guys, they dropped a trailer for Maul. Man, the animation was off the charts. Comes out in April. That's going to be the bomb. So, any of y'all here for any of that? I'm here for that. Because y'all know I get this Star Wars going. I try to draw as much as I can. So, Maul is going to be out, even though, they killed him in the future. They had to do another Maul story. So, looking forward to that. They also dropped a He-Man trailer. First, one day they dropped the teaser and said the trailer's coming out the next day. The next day they dropped the trailer. Man, it was on point. It was on point. Wifey in the building. So yeah, man, they dropped the He-Man trailer. They dropped the Maul trailer. So for those of you who are getting hyped for the year, because you know that Doomsday is coming out the end of the year. They also announced that Dune and Doomsday is coming out on the same day. How about that, y'all? It's coming out on the same day. That's going to be crazy. So which one you going to pick? All right? Which one you going to pick? Y'all let me know. It's going to be Doomsday Day 1 or it's going to be Doom 3. Y'all let me know. So, just wanted to give y'all some tips on that so that you know what's going on. We're going to get to the art right now, y'all. We're going to get to the art. Let's get to it. Let me move my little mug down, kind of small. So let me give y'all some background. Those of y'all who've been here before, who's been riding with me for a long time, know I've been kind of rocking out trying to get this comic book off the table, okay? And I'm going to drop a whole video about that. All right, yeah, that's right. Doomsday. So yeah, I'm trying to get this comic book off the ground. But I've been getting on here on Saturday nights and drawing. Been drawing all kinds of other characters. Star Wars. I've been drawing the Hulk. I got another Hulk lined up for y'all that I'm going to be doing. I've been doing some. They're calling it Doomsday. That's right, y'all. We're calling it Doomsday. I hope y'all ready. But anyway, I've been doing a lot of other stuff and not taking care of my own stuff. So tonight, I'm going to accomplish 2 things tonight, all right? 2 things. Number 1, we're going to talk a little bit about the comic book and the process and trying to get through all that. And I'm going to need y'all to kind of hang out with me, jump in here, jump in the comments and let me know, yo, where's the comic book at? So we're going to be laying down a cover concept that I kind of put together today. And I'll walk through that process. And so that'll be one piece. The second piece is I've been watching this other artist, and I might drop the artist, in my comments afterwards. And this artist, he has this process, right? So the process is, he'll sketch out the little thumbnail, and then he'll color block. We talked about this in the past. He'll color block all characters, right? Or at least the one character that he has. And then underneath, he'll do his values and his shadows from there. So I looked at it and I said, man, that's kind of cool. So we're gonna try that out tonight for me, for myself. We're gonna try to do some color, some value coloring under a color block. Okay, so I'll have it make more sense as we go along. Okay, guys. All right, yeah, have it go along as we go along. So this is a concept of a cover for my comic book. All right, I'm going to backtrack. I got like 1,000 layers in here. All right, so let's backtrack. So see the values. All right, let's backtrack. Let's see. I must backtrack further than that. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. There's some lines here. All right, here we go. Here we go. These are some concepts, right? Some concepts, right? Of a couple of cover concepts that I got. All right. So I was gonna rock out with this one on the upper right hand side. Let me get a thing in here. I can get rid of this one. This one here. Wait, let me clear that out. So this one here, so y'all can see where it's starting from. So I'm gonna blow that up, right? So I'm gonna blow that up. As we slide down, boom. I blew that up. Now, obviously I wasn't doing this in a good proportion. So that was the concept. So now I started drawing my character, right? I drew the guy in the background. Let me get rid of this other guy now. So we started with this guy here. So one of the pieces that I'm struggling with, where's he at? Okay, so you got him, right? I'll make it darker. It's trying to get this guy's, and this is what's gonna happen in the background. And then I'm gonna have two other people, and I'm gonna block them in because I got this guy blocked in. So you're gonna see the process. I got this going, right? Okay, y'all with me? Y'all sticking with me? So fade him down, right? Then I got him color blocked in, right? I blocked in another color over here. All right, cool. All right, so then I didn't block the ladies in yet. I have two females on the side. This will be the title. So I don't know if this guy's gonna sit there. Okay. So I began my color blocking. Then my value layer. All right. So I'll play around tonight with this guy. And let me get one more so y'all can see where this was at. Okay. So yeah, there's no more values right there. All right, cool. Now with me? This is the concept. It's the concept. I might have to do the white over because the bed's gonna be white. And there you go. All right. There it is. So let's play around some more with the character at the top. This is the value layer. The value layer. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna keep them there for now while I play around with the value layer. Okay. Hit me up, y'all. Hit me up. Let me know if you're in the building. Got any questions? Got anything you want me to draw? Let's go. Let's go. as we get ready for Doomsday. Okay. So we're going to smooth this out. I'm going to leave that on there so y'all can see how it all comes together. And this is just a concept, but for the sake of drawing tonight, I'm just trying out the value tonight, okay? This might not be the final. This was just a concept, but I was eager to try out the value layer, okay? I also got a light here. So what we're going to do is here, going to drop a highlight. Need to bring this one down. Okay. Something's not right there. Hold on. Let's clean this up here. Looks so crazy. So because you got the values, what you got to be careful is not picking up the brown colors from the layer above it. Still want to kind of keep the there's a couple of ways we can actually play around with this, and those couple of ways are this is a multiply. So when you overlay the color, spill it back to normal, so you can't see underneath it, right? So see here, can't see underneath it, right? So you put on multiply. You can see underneath it, you have different ones talking there. I'll treat the underlying layer differently. Multiply is like the best. Or what we can do is the opposite way. We can move this above that one. And then this one kind of be the multiply. Okay. And then you will still have the highlights on top of that one. And then that one typically should be like a screen. Leave it as normal for now. Okay. Now with me? Cool. What's happening? So this way you don't have to, you don't necessarily have to paint. Paint the colors. Mess around with this a little bit. One thing good about this is, again, you protect the layer. You don't necessarily draw on the layer. You don't want that piece to throw you off too much. I mean, I've kind of done this before, but not really like doing it on a regular basis. So it's kind of like the first time. Kind of throwing this in. So in the end, what you're going to end up doing is like putting it all together. I still want some so you still got this one, but this one's going to be redone. Okay. Why did that look like that? Change the color of the lips over here. It's too dark. So this is gonna be like, these can be flats. It's a color here. I don't know where it's coming from. So I had a little color in here I probably shouldn't have, but it's okay. That's what's clashing. What happened? That's annoying. Now what should happen is that I need to get on the shadow, so it's a little bit darker. We'll get a little movement here. Something from there. See that? Another layer here. What I'm gonna do is all right, there we go. We go back to the flash layer. Hope this is working out for you guys. It's a big difference, right? Because it's multiplying, it's not laying hard on the eyes. I don't know. Should this be the style I'll go with, guys? Still trying to figure out if this much detail is necessary. It's tough though. Hold up. Let's have some fun in here today, bro. Let's get some details popping. This may be overkill, but let's do it anyway. All right, so gotta put more. Just remember. All right, so we got the brows in here. I gotta do the underneath the eye. Do it here. Yellow, but not that yellow. Red corners. I need to outline this. Outline. That's the part I don't like. Okay. do some cleanup over here, guys. Get some gray and finish this off. Missing something somewhere. All right, guys, this is a very unorthodox method of drawing, okay? Very unorthodox. This is not how the experts do it. Okay, fair warning. With this one, I was just working out some of the details. I was just kind of just blocking them in. So this is, wasn't complete per se. I'm not going to go to a whole inking phase. Try to finish what I got. When I first designed this character, he had a jacket. Keeps evolving. I want to twist his body a little bit more. Let's see. Wait, where is it? Here you go. What's this at? There's another blue one here. Huh. Gotta fix this in here. All right, guys, we got that piece. Something I'm still debating about. That's a pair of pants. Who's in the building? Hit me up. I think the pants might come later. Yeah. Like where it's going? It's coming together. Thank you. I don't know, man. I may have to call this call this session Unorthodox Art Methods. Do some eyebrows. Okay. Block this in real quick. I like that though. It's supposed to be. All right. I think this is wrong. All right, guys, that's what I got for you tonight. Let's get that in there. All right. I appreciate y'all coming hang out with your boy. It's been real. Any last words? Thanks for hanging out. It's always wonderful to come hang out with y'all. Saturday Night Live. I'll be back in the morning for Sunday morning coffee and art. It'll be a vertical only. So if you're following me, you're getting an alert. But I'll be hanging out in the morning. Those of y'all in the way of the storm, y'all be safe. Stay out of harm's way. Stay in the house. Stay in the crib. Wait for the snow to be over. And then maybe get out there Monday. All right? Careful shoveling the snow, all that. Y'all be good. What we got out here? Y'all be good, man. Y'all be safe. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.